And thank you to all the speakers in the session. Do we have any questions for the speakers? We've just got a few minutes. There's a question down here, if anyone's got a microphone for Lottie. Or if you want to shout real loud. Here it comes. Make it good.
No pressure.
Thank you.
Hi. Lottie Kravitz from the Wilderkin Cabins self-catering accommodation in the Borders. I'm here as part of the under 35 delegates, and my question is in two parts. One, thank you, Tom, for mentioning about community. I think having been part of this program and the development days, which have been a fantastic resource for people like me starting out, I've really seen a group of young people who are brave, confident, and self-starters. And I think in the break today, I was talking with one of the other women on the program, and she was saying it's a little bit doom and gloom maybe about the SRDP payments. They're not there for us. There's no leader funding for infrastructure for us building our companies. And I don't see that. I see us as people who are going to do what we're going to do regardless, even if it means taking out a lot of personal debt, which is quite a scary concept. My question is, do you think there's something there, as Tom spoke to community, where people who, like yourselves, are further down the line with very successful businesses might be willing to work in some kind of semi-formal mentorship scheme where they're actually passing a hand back down and giving advice and sort of targeted words of wisdom for us? And I also think it could work both ways. Last night I was sitting next to two women who are in their 20s, and for instance, when you were mentioning the TikTok or the influencer who's got millions of views, I've been lucky enough to get an influencer coming who's got 1.2 million followers in January to my business. And I'm not boasting because I don't know what to do about that. I don't know how to capitalize on that for my business. Okay. But a woman I spoke to last night know all about TikTok. They know why everyone's saying demure, and they know how to use that stuff to leverage into your business. So I think it could be a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Okay.
Sorry, carry on.
Is that for anyone in particular, or we'll just go along the line, Jillian?
Sorry, to make it a clear question, do you think you, if you were asked to be part of a mentorship scheme to help out younger people, would be willing to do so?
Gillian?
Yeah, most definitely. I think, we've seen today and been part of the Scottish tourism sector, agritourism sector, as well as the Monachyle Farm, how crucial these networking groups are. And, we as business leaders have a lot of a responsibility to pass on that knowledge and expertise, and likewise to get it back from you. So, there's some amazing projects out there. The Rural Leaders is a great forum for that, and it sounds like the funding may be drying up, which would be a real shame. So I think joining these schemes and benefiting from the networking and collaboration, mentorship there.
Thank you. Okay. I think we'll just, if there's any more questions from the floor, we can maybe take one more, because it's nearly time to actually hear from our young people in the Agritourism Futures programme. We've got one right in the middle at the back there. Somebody's on their way.
Thank you. My name is Lizzie Sinclair from Horizons Destination Management Company, kind of corporate tourism agency. And I know Katrina mentioned this briefly, but for all of you, how have you connected with the tourism industry separate from the agricultural industry and the travel trade agents, intermediaries, and things to enhance your offerings? And if you have, what has that impact has that had on your business?
Okay. Katrina, do you want to take that one?
Yeah, it's quite hard. They don't come to you. I've had to go looking to see what help I can get. I'm quite lucky because I'm quite involved, get myself involved with the SSDA, South Scotland Destination Alliance, which has led me to meet people from Visit Scotland. So I've just put myself out there to be involved in anything that they're offering. I've been on their travel trade workshops. The South Scotland Destination Alliance will offer quite a bit of training on travel trade. So you've just got to put yourself out there. These things are out there, but you've got to go and look for them, like the Scottish Food and Drink Network and getting on the bookable experiences. like Amanda was saying, that's been really useful. It's all new to me. I knew nothing about the travel trade 2 years ago, but I think it's key going forward. That's going to be all this incoming tourism from abroad. I think they're looking for experiences, and I think we've all got lots to offer in this room, so we need to all kind of get on board with the travel trade, I think, unfortunately.
You know, one thing I would say is get in touch with all the bigger hotels, because their customers want to do something. People in Scotland, they want to go and do something. And we're all providing something for them, right? I'm the weird guy who writes letters to Glen Eagles, Cameron House, everyone, and say, look, we've got this to offer. And then once you've written the letter, you need to go and make sure you speak to the person that you wrote that letter to. Because an email, you know, okay, I do actually write letters because I put it in a different envelope, because who doesn't love to open a letter, right? An email, you can have a bad mood, you don't read it and flick through it. Right? But go and meet that person and say, look, I've got this to offer. Is it something you'd be interested in? Because then you've got a personal, you know, you've made something, you're actually a human being in front of someone, and they want to work with other people. Human nature is to work with other people, you know, not an email. And I think getting out there, which is the hardest thing as small businesses, is take time away from your business and go to get yourself in front of people. But something I've always done all my life, and I definitely think it's something worthwhile, is actually, you know, a handwritten letter, or even a type, I can't handwrite, but type, but don't put it in a nice envelope and get a member of staff to put the address in it and their name personally, because guaranteed that'll be the first thing they open.
Excellent, that's a good tip. Okay, I think we need to leave the session there. Moving on to our Agritourism Futures session. Thank you very much to all our speakers in this session, Jillian, Rob, Tom and Katrina. And if you do have any more questions for them, we can put you in touch, or you can maybe try and grab them at the end of the day. But thank you very much, guys.